Welcome back. So, the last time when I left, you guys, for those that have been joining or those that have finally caught up to this series on making the right bet or betting on yourself. So, I started this series a few months ago after being laid off from my job and getting to a very, very interesting place in terms of business. I'm an entrepreneur and I'm also a professional agile practitioner and I've served many organizations over the last decade plus. But I'm also trying to build a startup. In recent time, I've been married with my kids, living here in California. But I got to a junction around what do I do next? You've been laid off, your business is kind of struggling, you're not profitable yet, and now you have to decide where you want to go next. But prior to that time, I was starting to get back into running again, but running not as a means of losing weight, running as a means of therapy and allow myself to align my mental health with my lifestyle goal of being living without diabetics. So I was pre-diagnosed to be pre-diabetics, and I've been trying my best to navigate that and heal from that. And I don't like to take medicine, no liposuction, none of those things. I just try to do it the most natural way. So I started on a journey of giving up sugar and carbs, and that kind of created a pathway for me to get back into running, which I totally enjoy, and also allow me to kind of have space for personal therapy. That's what I call it. But yeah, today we're going to be talking about a house versus a home versus a land. So kind of demystify that a little bit. So the concept or the analogy that people make is that you have to the idea of turning a house into a home. But there's sometimes when you get to a point in life whereby you do have a home, but it's not your dream home, right? And so, what is best? Is it best to buy a dream home or to build a dream home? Which one is better? Because you can always have a house, but a home is not a home unless it's aligned to what you want a home to be like, right? So, what if you have an opportunity to build a home by acquiring a land? So the narrative here now is that the setting now is that there's a land. So imagine a land that has great view but doesn't have a house on it. But you're living in a house that has a leaky roof. That is kind of like the journey that I feel like I've been on for a while now, whereby I have a job, I have a entrepreneurship endeavor, and I aspire for bigger. I aspire for bigger, and so I have this house, which is my professional career. My background is entrepreneurship, but then I have this land which is filled with so much stuff, my talent, my relationship, and such that I need to now build a home. When it comes to home, we kind of think about it from just a family structure, but I'm thinking about home in a bigger, in a bigger context. So, assuming that Earth is our home, what do I have possess? How do I have possession of? Can acquire or be connected to be able to create a sustainable, healthy, and progressive and happy, full life on Earth? And so I started to that's where I am right now. So this journey of making the right bets and betting on yourself, I still haven't quite figured out which one is best, but I could tell you what ChatGPT said about me in the context of being the right home around myself. So right now I'm focused on family. I'm so blessed to be married to an amazing woman with our kids. But I'm not just a married man. I'm also a father. I have amazing kids that they're like the joy of our lives. But I'm not just a father neither. I'm not just a husband or father or a professional entrepreneur. None of those. So over the last few months, I've been using ChatGPT, and I'm surprised to see what ChatGPT says about me. It says that I specialize in bridging the gap between technology and strategy to drive meaningful transformation with hands-on expertise in engineering and agile methodology, combined with a high-level business mindset, I deliver I deliver innovative solution that aligns team, unlock values, and scale operations across industries. Whether it's leading public health initiatives, digital platforms, or complex enterprise project, I excel at balancing vision with execution. My goal is to build resilient, impactful system that not only achieve business objective but also create lasting social good. I was blown away by that because when I read that, it went straight to my heart because that actually reflects how I see myself, how I feel about myself. Now, am I always perfect in marriage? Am I perfect in professional setting? Am I perfect as an entrepreneur? No. But this is what keeps me up every single day, that gives me the energy to go at it again. And seeing ChatGPT able to articulate that just based on my interaction with it, it is mind blowing. Again, this is where AI is going, right? In technology. So, as a technology leader like myself, we got to think about this. How does this affect people that are going to be using AI in the future? How does it affect people that are going to be managed by AI? How is it going to affect people that are going to be building the future of AI? This is such an incredible thing. But who am I in this moment right now? In this moment right now, I'm just a guy trying to figure it out. Trying to figure it out around my experience, my passion, my commitment, my responsibility. That's who I am right now. And in that vein, it is easy for me to say betting on myself is also making the best bet, but that's not always quite. But what I do know right now is that um, I've come to an understanding that I am passionate about learning and doing. But beyond that, I am genuinely all about, connecting people and sharing authentic stories. I'm all about sharing authentic stories, connecting people, but inclusive of that is my ability to be passionate about learning and doing. So, am I making the right bet right now? I don't know. Am I betting on myself? I kind of am in a way, but again, is it going to be the best bet? Do I continue pursuing entrepreneurship? Do I go back into corporate space? I'm exploring both right now, but sooner or later, they have to converge. I just want to say thank you for making the time to listen to this one. Yeah, thank you. That's what I got.